Hey everyone, welcome back to Fluentx. It's really great to have you with us today.
Yes, welcome. Thank you for joining us for another calm and natural English conversation.
Today's topic is very close to everyone's heart. We're going to talk about your family.
Talking about family is one of the most common conversation topics in English. People talk about their family at work, with friends, and even with strangers.
But for many English learners, it can feel a little difficult. They're not sure what to say, how much to share, or how to sound natural.
That's exactly why we're here today. We'll help you talk about your family in simple, clear, and confident English.
Before we begin, if you enjoy learning English through these relaxed podcast-style conversations, feel free to like this video and subscribe. It quietly supports the Fluentx community.
All right, let's begin.
Sarah, when someone asks you, "Can you tell me about your family?" what do they usually want to know?
Usually, they're just trying to get to know you better. They're not asking for every detail.
Exactly. Talking about family is about connection, not explanation.
You can keep it short and still sound natural. Let's start with very basic sentences that you can use immediately. I come from a small family. I come from a big family. I have a brother and a sister. I'm the only child. I live with my family.
These sentences are simple, but they're extremely useful. Let's talk about parents. You can say, I live with my parents. My parents live nearby. My parents live in another city. My parents are very supportive.
You can also describe them gently. My father is very calm. My mother is very caring. They're hardworking. They're very kind. Now, let's talk about brothers and sisters. You can say, I have one brother. I have two sisters. I'm the oldest. I'm the youngest. I'm the middle child.
These phrases are very common in everyday English. Let's show how this sounds naturally.
Okay.
So, do you have any brothers or sisters?
Yes, I do. I have one younger brother.
That's perfect, short and natural.
You can also talk about family size. I have a small family. I have a large family. My family is quite close. We spend a lot of time together.
Quite close is a very nice phrase. It means you have a good relationship. People often ask where your family lives. You can say, I live with my family. I live alone, but my family lives nearby. My family lives in my hometown. I moved away, but I stay in touch.
Stay in touch is a very useful phrase. It means you keep contact. You don't need to say everything. Just one sentence is enough. For example, we're very close. We support each other. We talk often. We respect each other.
Simple sentences sound confident. Remember, you never need to share private details.
You can always keep things general and polite. So far, we've learned how to talk about your family in simple terms, talk about parents and siblings, describe family size, talk about where your family lives, and sound natural and confident.
In the next part, we'll talk about daily family life, family roles, and how to describe family relationships more deeply.
Let's continue there.
All right, let's continue. In the first part, we talked about introducing your family and sharing basic information. Now, let's go a little deeper and talk about daily family life.
Yes, this is where conversations start to feel more real and personal, but still very natural. When people ask about your family, they often want to know how your family lives day to day. You can say things like, we usually have dinner together. We don't see each other much during the week. We spend weekends together. Everyone is usually busy.
These sentences are very common and very easy to use. You can also talk about routines in your family. For example, we eat dinner together every evening. My parents wake up early. My siblings are usually busy with work or school. We talk in the evening.
Notice how simple these sentences are. You don't need long explanations. Now let's talk about family roles. You can say, my father works full-time. My mother takes care of the house. My parents both work. My older brother is very responsible. My younger sister is still in school.
These descriptions help people understand your family structure. You might also talk about responsibilities. You can say, we share responsibilities. Everyone helps at home. My parents support us a lot. I help my family whenever I can.
I help whenever I can is a very warm and natural sentence.
Let's show how this sounds in a real conversation.
Okay, so what's your family like?
We're quite close. Everyone is usually busy during the day, but we spend time together in the evenings.
That sounds very natural and comfortable. You don't need to explain everything about relationships. You can keep it simple. For example, I'm very close to my parents. I get along well with my siblings. We have a good relationship. We support each other.
Get along well is a very useful phrase. It means you have a good relationship. You can also talk about how your family communicates. You might say, we talk every day, or we don't talk much during the week, or we stay in touch by phone, or we message each other often.
These sentences are very realistic. Families don't always live together, and that's normal. You can say, I live with my family. I live alone now, but my family lives nearby. I moved to another city, but we stay in touch. My family lives in my hometown.
All of these are very common answers. Talking about family should feel comfortable, not stressful.
You can always choose what to share and what to keep private. In this part, we learned how to talk about daily family life, describe family routines, explain family roles, talk about responsibilities, describe relationships naturally, talk about communication, and talk about living together or apart.
In the next part, we'll talk about family gatherings, traditions, and special moments with family.
Let's continue there.
All right, let's continue. In this part, we're going to talk about something very meaningful: family traditions and special moments.
Yes, these are the things that often bring families closer and create lasting memories.
And they're also very common topics in English conversations.
People often ask questions like, do you spend time with your family? Do you have family gatherings?
You can answer very simply. For example, we get together on weekends. We meet on special occasions. We don't meet very often, but we stay in touch. We usually gather during holidays.
These answers sound natural and relaxed.
Let's talk about special occasions. You can say, we celebrate birthdays together. We spend holidays as a family. We usually have dinner together on special days. We try to meet whenever we can.
You don't need to list everything. One sentence is enough. Family traditions are very personal, but easy to describe. You can say, we have a family tradition of eating together. We always celebrate birthdays at home. We usually travel together once a year. We like to spend holidays quietly.
Family tradition is a very useful phrase. Let's show how this sounds naturally.
Okay.
So, do you have any family traditions?
Yes, we do. We usually have dinner together on weekends and spend time talking.
That sounds warm and natural.
You can also talk about memories in a simple way. For example, I have many good memories with my family. We've shared a lot of special moments. I enjoy spending time with them. They're very important to me.
Simple sentences can carry strong meaning. Sometimes people talk about their childhood. You can say, I grew up in a close family. My childhood was very happy. My family supported me a lot. We spent a lot of time together.
I grew up is a very common and useful phrase. Families change over time, and it's okay to talk about that. You can say, my family has changed over the years. We're all busier now. We don't see each other as often, but we still care about each other.
These sentences sound honest and mature. Sometimes families live far apart. You can say, we live in different cities. We don't meet often, but we stay in touch. We talk on the phone regularly. We message each other.
These are very real situations.
When talking about family, a warm tone matters more than perfect words.
You don't need fancy vocabulary. Simple, honest English is best.
In this part, we learned how to talk about family gatherings, describe special occasions, explain family traditions, share family memories, talk about childhood, talk about changes in family life, talk about distance and staying connected.
In the final part, we'll bring everything together. Storytelling, vocabulary recap.
Let's move to the last part. All right, Sarah. Now let's gently bring everything together. We've talked about family members, daily life, roles, traditions, and memories. Now let's focus on how people usually talk about their family in a natural, complete way.
Yes, because when someone asks about your family, they're not looking for details. They're looking for a feeling, a sense of who you are.
And good answers are simple, warm, and honest.
A natural family answer often sounds like a short story. It usually includes a general description, one or two details, and a feeling at the end.
That's all you need. Here's a very natural example. I come from a small family. I live with my parents, and we're quite close. We usually have dinner together, and I really enjoy spending time with them.
That sounds calm, confident, and very natural. Here's another example. My family lives in my hometown, and I live in another city now. We don't meet very often, but we stay in touch. Family is very important to me.
That sounds warm and mature.
You can also talk about how your family makes you feel. You can say, "My family supports me a lot. They're always there for me. I feel comfortable with my family. They mean a lot to me."
These sentences sound emotional, but still simple. Not every family is perfect, and that's okay. You can say things like, "We're different, but we respect each other. We don't always agree, but we support each other. We have our differences, but we're still close."
These sentences sound honest and respectful.
Let's give listeners one complete natural conversation example.
Okay.
So, can you tell me a little about your family?
Sure. I come from a small family. I have one brother, and we're quite close. We don't see each other every day, but we talk often. My family is very important to me.
That sounds perfect. Clear, warm, and confident.
Let's gently recap some useful family expressions we used today. I come from a small family. We're very close. We spend time together. We support each other. We stay in touch. I grew up in a close family. My family means a lot to me. We respect each other.
These phrases will help you in real conversations again and again.
Remember, you don't need perfect sentences to talk about your family.
You just need to speak honestly and calmly.
Simple English sounds confident.
So today we learned how to introduce your family naturally, talk about parents and siblings, describe daily family life, talk about roles and responsibilities, describe family traditions and gatherings, share memories and childhood experiences, talk about distance and staying connected, express feelings about your family, tell short, natural family stories.
You now have everything you need to talk about your family in English with confidence.
Before we end today's episode, we'd love to hear from you.
Here's today's question. How would you describe your family in 1 or 2 sentences?
You don't need to write a lot. Even a short answer is perfect.
We read every comment, and we really enjoy hearing from you.
If this episode helped you, please give it a thumbs up.
And if you enjoy calm, natural English conversations like this, feel free to subscribe to Fluentx.
Take care of yourself.
And take care of the people who matter to you.
We'll see you in the next episode.
Bye, everyone.